good work. All right? Nice stuff. Okay. Questions on that? Anybody?
Chris, I saw a lot of you guys when they cut across the level. They're going to the hip.
Yeah. Okay. That's if you don't want to go to the hip. Okay. Why? Why? Because he's strong at the hip. Okay. He's really strong. Hip's the strongest part of his body, right? And it's a natural tendency for whatever reason. I don't know. Russ has been doing it for ages. You know, you switch off to your double. You want to go here and actually going to buckle it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Here you're going to buckle this knee. His knee bends. His hip is pretty well set. It's set. Okay, so when you switch, and it doesn't matter whether you're going to like drive, if you're going to go high level, basically he likes to come across here and lift, which is sweet. Okay, that's what you'd like to do. It's always good to get somebody off their feet. That's always good. Okay, if you want to stay low level, he sprawls. He's going to sprawl. You're right there. You want to start buckling that knee, and that'll take it out. So that's probably the best way to get into the habit of going to the knee. Here, catch that, boom. Now right here you switch, he sprawls, you're actually pocketing right there, Okay, so again, you're anticipating, and that's what wrestling's all about. Okay, you anticipate. So make sure you're hitting that knee, buckling in. And even if you want to lift here, you still go here, okay? And you drive across here, you can run them over, stay on this side, you're going to pop your hips, that's great. All that jazz, but still go to that knee, okay? Here, boom, boom, here, buckle that thing, we'll go top and over and make your job easy. You go to the hip, it's got a much better defense. You're going to have to work harder, okay? It makes no sense to work any harder than you have to, okay? There's no reason for it. Okay, so staying with the armpit, okay? Just make sure we drill this in our head. We're going to go ahead now, take an outside tie at the elbow. So I have a thumb and my middle finger here. He's got collar tie here. You're going to go ahead and take the outside tie, give him a different look. He feels comfortable with the inside tie. All right? Maybe I already hit him a couple of times with the with this here, with the inside tie. Now I come right here, right at the elbow. Okay, not a tricep, bicep, right at the elbow right here. Basically just using the two fingers here. Now, head position. Okay, Coach already talks about head position. All right, that's a whole deal in itself. Okay, but the short version is right here, you never ever want to wrestle 50-50, I mean hardly ever. You always want to be 60-40, okay? And basically you let it happen. Because it feels uncomfortable if you know what you're doing, okay? So get in the habit, you know, I would have my guys do this just for 1 minute every day, head position. We're just here, we're just trying to battle, trying to get an angle. I would rather wrestle right here, see that? This is called the flanking angle, okay? If you were in a war, whatever, flanking angles, that was good. All right, I read a few books, Art of War, cool stuff. Anyway, flanking angle right here. So, you know, basically here he's looking over at these guys, okay? I'm looking at his hips. Pretty much his whole offense is done, okay? It's not in operation right now. It's done, okay? Even if he's the best offensive guy in the world, he can't do anything right now, okay? See what I'm saying? That's how potent that is. Right here, put it here, either in his neck pit with an angle, here, whatever. Okay? So, head position, you might want to write that down. That's key. You're drilling right in here. Coach, okay, head position here. And then what happens here, I get a little bit of advantage. Even if this guy's a smart wrestler and he knows he doesn't want to give me head position, so maybe he goes down and up to try to do that. While he is going ahead and reacting to what I'm doing, bam, then I might go and hit one of my shots right there, okay? So I establish a better position, I get a better position, he's got to react to that because he doesn't like it, and then I anticipate that he's going to do that, and wham, I'm in there. Okay, it's kind of like chess match, in a lot of ways, wrestling like chess. Okay, so we're going to give him the collar tie. So I shake hands, boom, I'm not going to give him any of my tools, I'm just going to walk in with my head, bam, right there. Okay, now, you put his hand, like 90% of the guys will, on your head and tied here. I got two tools to work with here. Okay, he's got Zep, okay? I didn't put a hand on him, all right? He's got nothing. He can't do a thing, okay? So, right here, I'm going to go ahead and attack the elbow here. I pull it to my chest, just like so. And I'm kind of tough with this, okay? You know, we got authoritative here, okay? Sometimes You want to trick them, make them feel comfortable. There's a time and place for everything. Sometimes I want to feel like getting loose, like he doesn't. Like I want to make him feel comfortable. Okay. And sometimes you're here and you're being kind of, you know, tough with it right here. Now I'm going to get a little bit of pressure with the hesitation step. He's going to dig in. Then I'm going to use an outside step. Okay. Now we talked about a front step, an inside step, and the hook step, and the back step. This is an outside step here, penetration, outside penetration step. So right here, I'm going to jam it in here, he doesn't like that. As he fights me, I'm going to step up here, bam, there it is, there's my armpit, that's all I need, and I'm in. Okay, that's it. The move is over. Okay, this is done. It's already 2 points. Pretty much the takedown is over as soon as he, right here, if I get pressure, the takedown is over. Okay, that's what I like about wrestling. Okay. The better wrestlers, they already know they got 2 before the 2. You know what I'm saying? If they get something, they know, okay, they already know it's 2. They do. If they can get into a position, they win the tie-ups, and then they hit their setup, it's academic. It's just automatic, okay? And that's how you can get what you're wrestling. Okay, win the tie-ups, win the setups, and win the pace. You ever heard of Dave Schultz? Dave Schultz was a great wrestler, okay? Great wrestler. American wrestler, Olympic champion, world champion of punches, probably the best freestyle ever, okay? And he was whop on the Russians even. And they were like mystified by this guy. Because he was an unusual guy in a lot of ways. He ended up getting shot and killed, okay? Just so you know. Anyway, I was on an airplane with this guy going to the national, freestyle nationals, okay, in Vegas. And I'm like, wow, this is cool. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk to him a little bit, you know, and he's like a legend, you know. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take advantage of this time, you know. Give me some of your goods. What do you think? You know, what's the secret? The wrestling. Okay, and I even wrestled this guy. We were in the same weight class. I wrestled in that tournament and stuff, and that didn't go that well. But he's like, what's the deal? He said, all you gotta do is wrestle. It's 3 things. And he said, this is weird. Because I was like, man, it seems so simple. But he said, do these 3 things and you'll be good. He said, win the tie-ups, win the setups, and control the pace. No, he said control the pace. Tie-ups, setups, and the pace. Okay. So that, again, is everything backwards. Everything backwards. See how it reverses? It goes backwards to the C. Okay? Don't worry so much about the move. Worry about the tie-ups. Win the tie-up. Okay? Wrestling, you have favorite tie-ups right now, whether you know it. Some of you guys probably don't like to wrestle right here in the Wizard Overlook. Most of you guys don't like this. So don't ever wrestle there until you get good. If you like to have an inside time, be very intent on getting that and fight until you get it. Okay, this is called hand fighting, and this is a lot of wrestling. So win the tie-ups. If you win the tie-ups, you just made yourself a much greater wrestler. Okay, so that's a key point. Win the tie-ups, win the setup, and control the pace. He was a slow-paced guy. He was more like a Russian guy. He wasn't like, he just standing. When I wrestled the guy, it was really weird because it was like, okay, I was thinking that this guy's gonna do it. He just stood there. He's like this, and I was like, what's going on? You know, there's 2 guys, Rob Cole, I wrestled him, he was a national champion a couple times, now coach at Cornell University in New York, really, and it was like, I wrestled him in the NCAA final, or the semifinal, and it was like, he was just all soft. It was weird, I like wrestling the most part, and I was like, what is going on here? Because I was like, is this bait here? What? And it kind of took me out of my game. In a lot of ways, okay? But that's how, this is what I'm telling you, this is how the masters think. It's a little bit different than what you think. In wrestling, you got to rethink everything. Most of the stuff, the normal stuff, isn't all that effective sometimes, okay?